Do you remember the early days of the UFC? It wasn't polished, there were no weight classes, barely any rules, and a single discipline could dominate. In fact, a fighter with the right skill set in one area could win the entire thing without ever throwing a punch. Now fast forward to today, and that would never happen. Fighters are required to be complete. Wrestling, striking, jiu-jitsu, cardio, you name it. Being one-dimensional no longer cuts it. And honestly, that's how I see financial planning today. Hi, I'm David Cavanis, certified financial planner, and I work with high-achieving professionals and families who want more than just another investment account. They want a coordinated, flexible financial life that can adapt as their situations change. Because let's be real, there's a lot to be concerned about right now. Inflation, politics and world events, runaway government spending, AI and what will it do to our jobs, cybersecurity, our energy infrastructure, the wealth gap. Now, some people hear that list and they'll freeze. They panic and they chase what they perceive to be safe and secure. But here's the truth that most people miss. A solid financial plan isn't built to predict the future, it's built to adapt to it. So when I'm helping a client think through their plan, we're not trying to bet on one outcome. We're trying to build a strategy that can withstand many. And here's what that looks like in practice. You've got pre-tax accounts like your traditional 401k that give you an upfront tax break. They're great for high earners now, but they do come with a tax bill later. If tax rates rise, that future liability becomes a bigger deal. And you've got Roth accounts, and these don't help you today from a tax standpoint, but they shine later. No taxes in retirement? That's a big win, especially if the political winds shift and tax rates go up. And taxable investment accounts, these are the most often overlooked. They don't give you a deduction or tax-free income, but they give you flexibility and liquidity. In other words, each account type brings a different strength to the table, just like striking, grappling, and cardio in the UFC. Being overly reliant on one tool or one style might work for a while, but eventually the world changes and you're either prepared or you're exposed. Here's how I'll put it to my clients. We want your financial plan to be like a well-rounded fighter, able to adapt no matter what comes your way. Because let's be honest, you can't control inflation, tax law changes, or what AI might automate next. But you can control how diversified your tax buckets are. You can control how liquid your assets are. You can decide whether you want to build your plan around hope or flexibility. I've seen too many smart, successful people with impressive income and strong balance sheets, but no real plan, no strategy, just a mix of accounts and investments, like financial clutter, with no idea how to make it all come together and work for them. And while that might have worked well in the past, I can guarantee it won't work going forward. Not with an economy that's ever evolving, not with tax laws shifting, not with disruption around nearly every corner we look. So if you've been feeling that quiet unease, that sense that your current approach isn't built for what's ahead, you're not crazy, you're probably right. The good news, it's fixable. Let's get you from a one-dimensional to well-rounded plan. You just need to build one that works for you, no matter what comes next. Thanks for watching. I'm David Cavanis, certified financial planner and founder of Cavanis Wealth Management. Together, we can put your financial life in order so you can focus on what matters most.